What about now? Can you hear things? Can you hear some stuff? That's probably why. What about now? Can you hear things? Oh, I can hear me. All right. Here we go. Oh, wait. You probably can't even hear the game, though, right? Can you hear the game now? I don't know what you can hear and can't hear. I don't want that. I want that. Go away. Let me see what happens now. I'm gonna watch. That's probably why. Oh, I can hear me. All right. There we go. I can hear me loud. Oh, you probably can't even hear the game, though, right? Can you hear the game now? I don't know what you can hear and can't hear. I don't want that. I want that. Go away. I don't think you guys can hear the game. And I don't think you guys can hear a game, but not you. What about now? Can you hear me now? What about now? What happens if I do now? Is that better? Can you hear me? Can you not hear me? All right. Let's go back to the game. There we go. Is that better? All right. All right. Better, better, better. Cheddar, cheddar. I've been working on it since like 9:15 trying to get this thing up and going. I had to reboot. I had to download a new game drive, an updated game. Oh, God. Pain in the butt. Anyway, so you're going to Six Flags Great Adventure this weekend. Only been there one other time. Really pumped. See, when you're new to the Great Adventure, you're like, woo, I love it. When you've been there a million times, you're like, eh. Like usually if I get there for opening or an event, usually by 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, I'm ready to go home. But I stay all night because 1, there's an event, and 2, it's a long drive just to do that. I built this earlier. So let's see what this thing looks like. We don't want that. We want the other train. Start it from there. Kennywood was awesome. And evidently, I missed a fight. That fight video evidently happens, I guess, Saturday night. And I was literally around the corner, but I didn't hear nothing. Which is kind of weird. I can't play that video because last time I played a fight video, I got my stream suspended. So we're not going to play that game, I guess. But Kennywood was awesome. I rode Steel Curtain, and that thing's super smooth. It's got a little vibration in it, but I think that's just working out the, you know what I mean? Like, just breaking it in. It's only been open, like, what the hell? What the hell was that? That was weird. That music just started for no reason. There shouldn't have been any music playing. I don't know what that was. I'm going this week to Food and Brew. How old are you, little Scorpion Gaming? I don't know how old you are to give you the idea if it's worth it or not. I'm not really a drinker, but I like to try the little samples of beers and stuff. Just a little. I'm good for a little swig. It's like a little mouthful, and I'm okay with that. I just don't really drink, and I will say the beer ice cream. I don't know. See, the cool thing is they're doing Food and Brew because I'm willing to bet that Kyle Kroger, because he used to work at Six Flags New England, and then moved down to Great Adventure last year or the year before. I'm willing to bet that he had that going on. You know, plus the fact that John Winkler is now the park president over there, so that kind of makes a little sense, you know, to be able to have that same kind of, because Kyle and somebody else were the ones that created Food and Brew at New England. That I know. But yeah, the enough of that. Oh, it broke down. Jeez Louise. Everything's always breaking down. Everything always breaking. I wonder if I have any mechanics. Oh, I do. Everything's breaking down. Why are all these rides breaking down? Not cool, man. Not cool. What else is broke? What's Swift Drifters? I don't know what Swift Drifters is. I have no idea. Well, let me tell you this. When I had the food last year, I thought it was great. But that's me. I mean, it depends what you know what I mean? Like what you're looking for, because it could be great. It might not be great. This thing's smoking. But no, when I went to it last year, I thought it was worth it, and the food was good. Some of the drinks that I drank were pretty good. So, in all honesty, I didn't have a problem with it, and I can't wait to go. But that's me. I know not everybody's gonna like the same stuff, but for me, I enjoyed it. I'm gonna add some of these people because, well, geez, people don't want to work, huh? Look at all my stands. Nobody wants to work. People want food. People want drinks. People want things. There was like no workers anywhere. Did they all quit or something? Yeah, the guests are hungry. Let's see what I had for, oh, wow, I think I lost all of them. I think they all quit. They couldn't handle my park. Oh, yeah, Ride the Cosmic Cow. I named it that, too. Here we go. We're going to ride the Cosmic Cow. Woo, woo. Yep, here we go. Here's the Cosmic Cow. For those that haven't seen this thing's trippy. I got Cosmic Cow stuff everywhere. We decorated it pretty crazy. Definitely crazy. I have to say, moving sucks. I don't really want to buy food, so like I have like no food. Kind of reminds me of the old days when I was really broke and poor and had to steal food so me and my kids could eat. Because I wouldn't ask anybody for nothing, so I would just risk it, steal it. I was a bad boy back when. But yeah, they yeah, see, it's got candy and snow, and this is the Cosmic Cow. I hope all the little kids love the Cosmic Cow. Well, people like the Cosmic Cow. It's had, wow, 10,000 lifetime guests. Well, I'm in year 29 of this thing. I only have, well, I had more gas. I think no. I'm in year 29. Damn. Did I like leave this on for a week or something? I don't even have that many rides. How could I be like, how can this thing be running for 29 years? This is a crappy park for 29 years. Better hop to it and get some rides. There we go. Let's get that. No, we just want to open it. And then we're just going to add some trees to the line. That way we can make it have some decoration, I guess, right? I kind of want to ride this one again. We'll just wait for it to roll. Just because I remember this one was like a crazy roller coaster, like giant. So let's see what we got. Man, I gotta say, I love when I go to Kennywood and when you ride like Thunderbolt or Jackrabbit and just how they utilize their terrain on their wood coasters is just incredible. Even Phantom's Revenge. I mean, Steel Curtain doesn't really use any terrain. It's just there and it's crazy and it's fast. I don't think it's still the best coaster in the park, but Phantom's Revenge is definitely the best coaster in the park still. But Steel Curtain is still awesome. And it was so hot that I just didn't really eat much food. Like the only things I ate at the park, I had like I had an ice cream, and then I just kept drinking stuff. I had like ices and drank a lot of water. And then when it came time to the food they had there was incredible, incredible. They had brisket, they had ribs, they had mac and cheese, they had chicken fingers, they had baked ziti, they had some watermelon. It was really good. The food was good, the event was good, and we had a good time. Knoebels was awesome, as usual. Knoebels is always awesome. I should probably add more shops. I'm tired of seeing all these. What do you call it? All these messages popping up. All right, let's turn it around. This way people can get some food. And they can leave me alone. Leave me alone. That's a burger place. I just put in a burger place. Let's get some food in there. Let them eat. Let's get some drinks. Hey, we're going to put a Cosmic Cow drink joint in here. Let them have some cosmic drinks. That'll be good. Hey, kitty. I see you. Yep, I do. I see my little kitty friend. You know, there's a gift shop. We need one of these staff management places, because if you don't, then they start running away. And, you know, I'm just complaining to complain. It's the one thing about the game that I hate. These stupid workers, they don't want to work. They never want to work. But yeah. So what'd you guys do over the weekend since I was gone? I'm sure you guys had a lot of fun over the weekend. I hope anyway. People, well, not a lot of people are riding this yet. Not many are riding this thing yet. They will eventually. Let's make them all free. We'll just turn them all into free rides. And then we'll jack up the prices. Coaster for kids at Fiesta, Texas. Then a whole lot of nothing. Well, but you know what? You did a good thing. You were helping out some kids, and that's the good thing. You did your good deed, dude. I will say, the driving I did last week, over the week, that sucked. Like, I love those parks, but I hate the drives. I really do. Not gonna lie. The drives suck. They were long. Long drives, let me tell you. There's a guy finally over there, so that's good. What do we got? No vendor. Where's the vendors? Did they leave? No, they didn't leave. They're just crappy employees. Do I have any security? I have some. Got mechanics, vendors. I got janitors. Oh, let's see where. Where's Cosmic? Where's the Cosmic place? Yeah, just stick one there. Where's the next one? Get an egg. Do your work. Do your work. Get to work. Boy, these people suck. Here we go. Here's that boomerang. It's rocking and rolling. Yeah, but Marks, didn't you say the drive to over Texas is 4 hours? Because if I drive straight to Kennywood from my house, it's like 9 hours or so. It's like 9 hours. But what I did was when we left, actually, when we left Kennywood, we had to go like 40 minutes north to go drop my brother off at the airport, then drive right past back Kennywood, go drop AJ off in Connecticut, and then drive to my house. I was dying. Like, I was struggling because, like, we didn't stay for ERT because we had night rides and stuff because the park cleared out because a thunderstorm rolled through. So, what do you call it? You know, so we, you know, I mean, when I was tired, I pulled over. I got out of the car. I made sure I stopped at a store that was open so I could get drinks and snacks. And then after about 20, get in the car, go. Drive another couple, 2 or 3 hours, get out, rest for 20 minutes, get some more snacks, drinks, roll, roll home. Keep going. That's what I kept doing. The drive sucked. I mean, from like AJ's house to Knoebels was like, it was under 4 hours, and that wasn't too bad. And then Knoebels to, what do you call it? Kennywood's like almost 4 hours. You know, 3.5, something like that. Yeah, 4 hours is nothing. I can handle that like a champ, especially after this week. Let me tell you. Let me tell you, I was doing it like a champ. What the hell? All these rocks. Jeez, all these things. Too many guests, too many guests, too many guests. And then let me guess, they're not going to be able to handle it. Look at all the bouncy cows bouncing on their balls. Hey, the best part of the weekend was you know who didn't go. He must have been dying that he couldn't go. You know, he was avoiding me like the plague. And then people were like, oh, where is he? I haven't seen you with him in a long time. And then I'd be like, oh, I got a story for you. And they're like, oh. Volcano 2.0. But you know what I did notice? You know what I noticed? When I was at Kennywood, like with that whole predicament? Usually, you know, I would hang out with a bunch of people. I mean, I was hanging out with AJ, Eric, and my brother. You know, and I talked to a bunch of people. People that I know, and it was awesome. But people that I used to hang around with that friends with you know who, definitely kind of, well, I wouldn't say totally avoided me, but they weren't really too, I guess they, if that person wanted to go wild, Ace let him or no. Well, the person couldn't go wild, I should say, but the person wasn't there. You know, so with that being said, it was just funny because I was like, I didn't care. You know what I mean? Like, I was like, he's got to be going because, you know, New Costa, that place, but no, no sign. I was like, okay, whatever. I had fun. Now, what was when we made our volcano? Wasn't it flawless? But let's try something a little different. We'll use a B&M, but we'll make it a little different. Let's see what they got. Isn't this the B&M Hyper? That's funny, dude. All right, let's see if we can get going here. Oops. You get the left hill speed. Here's the thing: if that person was at the park, I don't. I think said person would avoid me like the plague. To be truthfully honest. I mean, realistically, nothing was going to happen, even if he was there. I mean, look at it like this. I'm not going to do anything at a park. I don't want to get thrown out. You know what I'm saying? So, by me, like, doing something, that's just bad on me, you know? I'm not ruining my time. Man, I didn't go searching for him, nothing. I just knew that said person was not there. Yeah, there was a lot of funny things that happened at that event, though, at Kennywood. And I got to say, they did a great job with the event. I mean, yes, I was like a little crybaby about the driving, but at the end of the day, it was a good trip. It was fun. And would I do it again? Yes. Now, you know what? I have a better plan in place. And everybody likes my plan better. Cuz trying to get him arrested is going to be tough. Multiple state. You know, I mean, unless something goes down and I can get the cops there quick, all right, we could talk about that, you know. But like I said, I don't foresee that happening. So my trip to Florida is the first week of October. I'm actually leaving Tuesday morning, and of that weekend going. Hey, I put a whoa, cat, you're like a freak, dude. Wow, 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 wow. I love that when she makes that noise. It's so funny. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Is it gonna make it? Oh, it does. Cool. What's the matter, kitty? Yeah, I know, you're in heat. I know. You want some male kitty love, I know. You're rolling around. Oh, if you guys could only see this. This is hilarious. Oops. Go like that. But yeah, that's yeah, I was thinking about that. I probably should go then. Because I definitely want to go to Texas. Make it go. Go like that. Put a little brake, slow it down. Probably not the greatest idea, but it's there. I mean, I need to get there. I need to get to Fiesta, Texas, is where I gotta get to. I've already been to Over Texas. And plus, I think what? Over Texas wouldn't be open anyway, right? They're not a yearly park, not at least yet anyway, right? I believe. But yeah, no. Oh, but I definitely need to do Fiesta. I need to get some credits over there. I need to have some fun. I need some fun, man. You give me fun. You give me fun. Sound like one of them little Asian hookers. I give you fun. You give me fun. Trying to see what happens here. I know I gotta smooth this puppy out. Oh, maybe if I come in at like March, that'll it's a potential thing to do. But my main focus is going to Fiesta because I've never been there. We can hit all that stuff over there. Need some Fiesta time. I mean, I see all that stuff that you guys always posting over there for the Texas Thrill Seekers. That'd be funny if you did that, dude. If you, ha. How funny would that be if I went to Fiesta the week before? Let's see what happens. I love it. It's like instead of having to put a... Why? When the Schlitterbahn open? That's the key. When does that open? I mean, I would love to go to Schlitterbahn. I hear all the awesome things. I'd really like to go to that event they got. That's in May, I think, right? Oops. I definitely got to fix that. Where the hell's my... Oh, it's over there. We're gonna make this a little volcano too. Yeah, plus, I mean, I want to check out all them joints over there. I want to do the ZDTs. Every time I think of ZDTs, I think of ZD. That's all I think. I guess I got food on the brain since I didn't even eat dinner today. I have to do that before I go to bed. All right, I gotta. All right, so I just gotta smooth this out, get that going. All right, let's start the test. Let's see what we got. And then we'll just stop making this thing look like a crazy volcano. Now I better go faster. There we go. Now we're going up faster. On this 5-mile-an-hour crap. We're going 14 miles an hour now up the hill. Because this is... I don't like that 5-mile-an-hour crap. Okay. Hopefully it doesn't go any more like crazier than that. Well, that's another spot that's gonna need a little fixing. I gotta put brakes in, but let's see what becomes of this. Wow, I don't have to do nothing. Nothing. That was like perfect. I could have done that. I couldn't do that again if I tried. But let's put some brakes in because... I want to go this way. You know, tell me where to go. Well, it's cool they do that. Yeah, but how hot is it down there, though? That's the question. I mean, is it really warm enough? I mean, obviously it's warm enough, but... I don't know, I just see it like... I don't know. I just see it like, how is that even possible, you know? But evidently it's possible. Oh, what is this stupid thing crying about? Why? What? I'm gonna punch him in the nose. I guess I didn't put any, I didn't put any of the almighty trash cans. People are just throwing things on the ground, you know? So rude. Very rude. Is this open? Okay, nobody wants to ride it. Why do you want to ride the ride? What did I do to you? Really? How's the weather in February? Like, is it really, like, worth freezing your butt off, or is it warm? Like, I mean, you've only been there for a year or whatever, but I don't know. I just find that weird. Well, you know, we're used to freezing our butts off. So you know that's what it's just one of those things. I'm like, is it gonna work? Maybe. So what's like February through April? 60s, 70s. So we're just not going. I'm talking about the water parks, not the. Wow. And they're opening a water park? Damn. Yeah, no, thank you. That's really insane, man. And I bet you there's people. They are like just chilling in the water park in February. Sick people. Sick people. Sick, sick individuals. You're all a bunch of sick puppies. I somehow think Marcus you'd be like one of them. Like like you like to do what's that, New Year's Day polar bear thing? I can see you doing that. Jumping in the water park, freezing. You know, I always thought about doing that, and then I came to my senses and was like, hell no. I'm like, I don't want to freeze. I mean, I know a lot of people do it for a good cause, but still, damn. Things look like penises. It just doesn't get cold enough to warrant it. What do you mean warm enough? I mean, the only good thing is now that we're going to have that mall, well, providing it opens in Jersey to have indoor in the wintertime. So that we got that coming. We got to drive to Jersey to get to it. Ugh. See, my thing is I just don't want to deal with driving in New York. Like, I wish there was a way to demolish New York City and start over. That'd be awesome if you could do that. Hey, good night. We'll I feel bad. People in here trying to say stuff. Hey, what's up, Cody? I kind of wish there was a way to like. I mean, in order to go around New York City, you gotta like really go around. That's why I wish there was just a way to like bypass all that with no traffic. That would be awesome. The traffic sucks. All right, I think I got what I need there. And then I can start making my little volcano coaster. This thing. Oh, I'm gonna kick their butt. I don't even know why I care. I'm like, this isn't even a thing. This is just, I don't know. I just take too much pride in my stuff, I guess. All right, there's some people still there. Okay, workers are still there. That's good. Now back to my coaster. What's going on, Cody? How was your weekend? But let me tell you, Marcus. I'm down to go up there, have some fun. You know, that's what I want to do. Yeah, Boston's a nightmare all day, every day. It seems like, I mean, obviously, when they built New York City and they built Boston, they didn't really think to the future. They were just like, whatever, cool. You know, they didn't think it was gonna be like crazy like it is. Nobody, I mean, maybe nobody could have predicted that. But regardless, like, I don't know. I'm just not a fan of New York, as you could tell. See, I've been hearing mixed things about that. I've been hearing it's awesome. I hear it sucks. Let me ask you, why in your opinion did you think it was garbage? What about it that you didn't like? Was it too realistic? I don't I'm trying to figure out like the people that don't like it, why, you know, I mean, I'm not knocking anybody. You like what you like. For myself, I'm curious. I mean, myself, I had some high hopes for Lion King. But a lot of people, I mean, I've been hearing it to me, it's like a 50-50 split from what I've been hearing. Well, I'm sure it's a cash grab. I mean, when you look at what's his name, that Favre there that makes it, he goes crazy with trying to make it as realistic as possible. And I mean, I heard a lot of people say the same thing you just did because of the what do you call it? Because in the cartoon it showed more heart, more whatever, and I guess the realism doesn't really translate well. I guess. That's what I've been hearing anyway. I'll cover that up later. You know, I mean, I heard the same thing. I guess I'll just watch it for myself. I mean, I'm not. I'll probably buy the DVD. That way, technically, I'm like saving money. I mean, I bought Dumbo and I haven't even watched that yet. I heard everybody hates that one too. Yeah, that is something to talk about. I mean, what I would love is to have the pictures of the mockers. You know what? I saw that trailer the other day for that, and it actually looked really good. Not gonna lie. I was like, wow. I didn't know what we were gonna expect out of that Top Gun trailer, but let me tell you, I was it got me a little pumped. Not gonna lie. I got to go see that in the theater because I saw the original in the theater. I remember I watched. Where the hell was I? I was either in Alabama or Florida when I watched it. I remember I went on a business trip with my dad. But I saw the original Top Gun in the theater, so I will definitely. I got to continue that tradition. Yeah, that trailer was like. I mean, last week we had a lot of good trailers pop out. There was Three from Hell, which is the sequel to Devil's Rejects and House of a Thousand Corpses. I saw that. I saw Top Gun. The other day, like yesterday or the day before, whatever, Mr. Rogers, the one with Tom Hanks came out. There's a lot of cool movies coming out. There is a lot of cool movies. I'm like, oh my god. Wait, no, that's not the one I want. There was another trailer that came out last week. Yeah, I didn't. I kind of gave up on The Walking Dead the first half of season 9. I was like, I just wasn't feeling it. I was just like, I don't care. I know it's sad. I mean, I watched Walking Dead day one. Remember how that Halloween night? What was that? 2010 on AMC. I put that puppy on. I was hooked. And I'm just like, oh my god, like, you know what I mean, like, and necessarily, I mean, I was liking it. I was just losing it, like losing the love for that. I don't know why. Like, I was just like, don't care. My problem is this. I hated it when they would go. Like, I thought the show was so much better when they were always together, like doing things. I mean, I know you can't always do that, keep it the same. I get that, but once they just started going off, then you wouldn't see certain characters for a long time, and it was like, I missed the day. I missed the old days, man. Like I used to hate the governor, and I used to think the governor was a crap character. And then like looking back and what I'm like, you know what? He wasn't that bad. Well, I remember when what do you call it? When Andrew Lincoln was like, "Oh, he's off the show." They would when that episode happened, and you see him in the helicopter. Then they said, "Oh, there's going to be 3 movies that come out. They're going to be put on AMC." That's the lot. You know what I mean? Like when I seen that, I'm like, all right, and so yeah. And then Michonne, I mean, I knew about that months ago, but the character who plays Michonne was like, yeah, I'm done. She's out. Which kind of sucks because Michonne, she lost her way for a while. She was so badass. I loved her when she came out, when you first meet her with them zombies, and she was just wrecking everything in its sight back when. Oh, man. Then she got soft. And I was like, not a fan. Not a fan. Never had checkers, so I don't know what that is. We don't have checkers up here. We don't have a lot of things up here. We're missing out. And I know that. Marcus will tell you. We're missing out on a bunch of food. I mean, we got hot wieners, so that's good. That's our claim to fame around here. Yeah, we don't see over here in Rhode Island. We get screwed on everything. We do got a Sonic. We got 2. We finally, the state of Rhode Island has 2 Sonics. Woohoo! We got a Chick-fil-A. We got that crappy Five Guys. Other than that, it's like McDonald's, Burger King, all the same stuff. We don't have no Golden Corrals. We don't have no fancy burger joints. Yeah, we don't get none of that around here. Oh no, we got Smash Burger too. I remember that. Smash Burger. They get them little weird fries. Food's all right. Nothing to write home to mama about. Well, I'll say that. I mean, I've seen Checkers. I've just never had it. What the hell is DeBella's? I know not of what you speak of. Yeah, I don't know what BurgerFi is. See, I'm telling you, I'm missing out on stuff. You know, no Jack in the Boxes, none of that. We don't get none of that. As a state, we suck. What's the matter, kitty? What you doing, kitty? What's the matter, kitty, kitty? Huh? What's the matter? Huh? We have something that is a San Antonio table called Jason's Deli, but they aren't open either. Yeah, because evidently out here where I live, we don't. You know what the problem is? I think people are afraid to invest in Rhode Island because they're like, oh, like, it's a small state. We're not going to make any money. And it's funny. There's been a lot of traffic lately around here. You would think in a small state, people have been leaving in droves. Nobody's like coming here. Nothing to do in this stupid state. Hell, we can't even get weed legalized. The governor's like, nah, she's a Democrat too. You would have thought for sure she would have been all about it. I can't wait though. This is her last term coming up or whatever, and then she's out. Can't wait for that bitch to leave. It's gonna be so great when that lady leaves. And she's the reason why we lost the Pawtucket Red Sox. There's a rumor going. I don't know if it's happened yet, but I think CVS, you know, the pharmacy company, the headquarters is in Rhode Island, and I think they might be leaving because of her. And they will forego a lot of jobs. Tex-Mex stuff down here. See, I've been trying to stay away from as much Mexican food as possible. You know, by doing that, my butthole thanks me. I don't know. There's just something about like even, you know, I shouldn't even really be like going for Taco Bell, but I mean, it just makes me like after I eat it, I just feel like crap. And it's not just Taco Bell. It's anything to do with, you know, Mexican food. It's just not been agreeing with me lately. The kid's always like, Dad, can we go to Taco Bell? And I'm like, no, I don't want to. Tell your mother to take you. I'll tell your future mother to take you. I don't want Taco Bell. So like when they go with my dad, they aggravate my dad for Taco Bell. Which is kind of funny because I'm like, yeah, nah, I'm not playing the Taco Bell game. Yeah, when the hell did Chipotle? When did McDonald's buy Chipotle? Is that like new, or has it always been that way that McDonald's owned that? That's weird. Like I never heard of that before. I had no idea who the hell owned Chipotle. And you know what? I never been in a Chipotle. I can't say that I've ever been in one. I mean, I've been in Chick-fil-A, and I think that food's garbage. I think Chick-fil-A is definitely overhyped. I know a lot of people love Chick-fil-A, too. I've seen Bojangles. I've never been in one. They don't have them around here. I'm telling you, man. I'm missing out. That's why I like going other places. I can go eat other stuff. I love, what is that, BJ's Brew House, whatever the hell it is. I love that place. That place is awesome. Pazookies. I love Pazookies. I would, depending upon where you would go to in Tennessee, I think Tennessee would be good. You'd still at least pretty much get 4 seasons if you're into that thing. Me, me personally, I mean, I've never lived in New York. I've been in, well, actually, no, I lived in New York for 9 months in upstate New York. I used to live in Waterville, and I used to work in Schenectady. And I did that for 9 months. And let me tell you, I hated it. At first, it was cool. When you do it at first, it was cool, And it got old fast, let me tell you. It definitely got old fast. So funny when you're like, yeah, we got 3 BJs. Dirty mind, dirty mind. Gotta be a good boy, gotta be a good boy. It's just funny. Gotta be good, gotta be good. I don't have to be, but I think it'd be nice if I was a good boy. Maybe. Well, this place is just on fire. I love it. I heard about that with Costco. And I heard if you go to IKEA, they got good Swedish meatballs. I've never been in an IKEA because we don't have one of them either. You guys getting the idea of how lame Rhode Island is? I hope you get the idea of how lame we are. Just letting you know. Hi, kitty. You sound like a sad kitty. You okay, kitty? Yeah. I do live in Lamesville. It doesn't matter what you think it could be. I know what I know what it is. And the one that I know of, I really enjoy. Yeah, I've lost a lot of excitement for Great Adventure. I know I sound lame. It's because I live in Lameville. It makes me think everything's lame. Oh, your first time to Great Adventure? Well, then you'll like it. Everybody loves the first time at Great Adventure. Me, I'm like, eh. Like I've said a bunch of times, you know, posts on the forums or wherever, you're going to see how it is in today's world. And you're not going to know what you missed out on, which I guess might help you in really enjoying Great Adventure. Because if you knew what you missed out on, you'd be pissed. Because people really missed out on a great time when Great Adventure was amazing. Like, I used to want to go to Great Adventure all the time. We have a thing called Heeb, where you can renew your car registration and get 2 for $1 chips. What the hell are you talking about? When you renew your car, you get 2 for $1 chips? I think you lost me there, Marcus. Yeah, definitely born in the wrong generation. And here's the problem. Back then, like and I think it was like across the board. I think even Disney and everywhere. Yes, they're a business and they were always out to make money, right? You're not going to be open and lose money. You don't want to lose money. And I think, I'm telling you, stockholders ruined it. I'm telling you. Stockholders ruined it. They did. I don't care what anybody says. I know when I say that Dave, my buddy Dave, gets pissed when I say stockholders ruined it. He's like, hey. But, yeah. You're trying to maximize. A stockholder, you know, shareholders trying to maximize their profits for their investment. And they want a return. I have nothing against that whatsoever. What I am against is that would be awesome, Goonies. If I had to pick a favorite movie to make a theme park out of, sheesh. Goonies would be awesome, though. That would be an awesome park. I mean, my favorite. Let me try and ramble off 5 movies and that I could think of off the top of my head. I love Scarface, Killer Clowns from Outer Space, the original Dawn of the Dead. You know what movie? I don't know if anybody ever seen this. If you haven't, go check this out. Either Big Money Hustlers or Big Money Rustlers. That would be funny for a theme park. But yeah, that's... Heeb. Welcome to the flames of hell. Oh man, they're getting lava burn all over them. Surprised the track hasn't melted yet. Let's see what this looks like. I know I'm gonna have to add more, but that's okay. Goonies would be awesome. That's crazy. That's like a one-stop shop. You know what? If this was like a legit ride, one, everybody would burn to death. Two, you know how hot it would be? Like, say it was like 100 degrees and you got all this fire on you going. That'd be crazy. I didn't hear that about a Hershey ticket. Man, that must be like some deal they got going on. Isn't tomorrow? Is it? When? Oh wait, is Hershey's tomorrow and then Busch Gardens like a week later or something? I forgot. I know it's coming up. And the funny thing is, I talked about it on a show, like you know what I mean, like it was coming. I even said dates. I don't know what I did with all those papers, and I have to look at my computer at work. It'll tell me. Yeah, but the problem now with the world is there's no more secrets. Everybody's got to know everything, and it kind of ruins it. It takes kind of, it's like I don't even try to find anything out about Six Flags, like like for the announcement videos, and everybody just starts spoiling the crap out of it. It's kind of lame. Like, yeah, I run a fan site, and the fans want to see all the cool stuff coming out or whatever, but come on. It's like Coast to Christmas, and we're over here going, oh, look at this. Like nobody likes surprises anymore, and it kind of sucks. Not gonna lie. That's like today. The leak came out for the new Stern pinball machine. Like Stern hasn't announced it yet, and somebody, I think Stern might have released like the, like all the fact sheets for the pinball machine. They haven't made the announcement for the machine yet. I seen it. It's kind of cool. But like people were blasting all over Facebook. Stern's got to be pissed. I don't know, but it's going to be his farewell tour. I can tell you that since he's leaving. Jim Reed, I'm going to miss them videos. They were cringy and funny and weird, but they were awesome. If nobody can find the humor in that, you got a problem. Because those videos were awesome. Oh, that'd be funny if he did it from Area 51. I'm sure they're going to play on that. Whatever's like a popular thing he plays on. Hopefully he goes all out because it's his last one. It's his last hurrah. You know what would be the best thing to do? I would love to see him do. Let him go, pretend like he's in Area 51, and then the what do you call it? The military kills him because it's his last one. Not that he would do that, but that's something I would do. See, I got a crazy mind like that. Yeah, I would definitely love to see something crazy happen. Yep. That's his final farewell. Poor, that, I mean, we all want change. We want something different. I don't know who's. Yeah, but here's the thing: if I mean, something's got to change because obviously, like when they do their numbers, they're not. It's not working out exactly how they want it. I really think that they need to totally change that. Want something, every park something new every year. Well, this is what I know. This is what I've been told by Six Flags New England. This is what I have been told. Like I asked how the ride thing works out. Like, do they pick them? Does the corporate pick them? So they got a 5-year plan, and for the most part, the parks pick the rides. But sometimes things change, and then corporate will, depending upon what it is. And I mean, at the end of the day, corporate has the final say, no matter what. We'll use Six Flags New England. They say, so they're like, oh, I want an air race and a cyborg. We'll just say that. They're gonna get, no, you're gonna get a cyborg and a Zimp Brother Endeavor. You're not getting an air race. And then, or be like, oh, they might present like 3 different coasters, and then the corporate go, we're giving you that one. Oh yeah, you know what, man? I agree with you there. Like, I don't want Skyline attractions to go away. I just want them, instead of trying to come out with new, different rides, I want them to perfect the catalog that they have now, the rides that they have out now, the the parks that they have that are selling these rides, that took the rides in. They need to figure out what their problems are and fix it. But I want them also to keep innovating. We don't want players to leave the game. They just need to perfect on what they're doing. Uh, the parks have a 5-year plan. They always have a 5-year plan. I've seen what one looks like. I wish I could find it. I gotta go digging on my one of my hard drives. I had a 5-year plan from like 2011, 2012, and everything that they asked for was like right on the button, except years changed with some of the attractions. But they hit it right on the button. You see, I haven't been to Oba, Georgia yet. I got to get there. Oh, there's somebody there. Cool. But yeah, I need to get to Georgia. That's number one. Come on, go. I want to see what it looks like with all the trees and stuff now. But yeah, it's one of those things where when you're looking at how Six Flags does it, they need to change it. But all parks have an X amount of year plan. Some are 5, some are 10, some are 2, some are 3, whatever. Again, the new park president might have a say in the 2020. Maybe. I don't know. It depends if who was there last year and they have already ordered the ride. That's the only. If they haven't ordered the ride, then he might have a say, he or she. Yeah, they're flexible. Like when the 5-year plan I saw, it flip flopped a bunch of rides a couple times, like 3 times. 3 out of 5 years, the rides changed, but they got the rides. It's just a different order. I guess it all depends on what's going on in the parks, whether the water park or the dry park. Did a flat ride break that they have to replace? Did a coaster break they got to replace? Or whatever the need is in the park. You know, that's what determines what's coming in that year. Yeah, there's always a delay. I'm always seeing things pop up. I blab. That's what I do. Yeah, I know. See all them rides that Marcus just said they were in the chat? We lost a lot of awesome rides. Lost a lot. Now, I know, like, Time Warp, Double Trouble, there was nothing wrong with them. Buzzsaw, I could see. Nothing wrong with Skyway. Yeah, Joker's Wildcard became Kryptonite Collider at our park. I mean, where Catapult was is now the New England Sky Screamer. Where Rodeo is another rodeo. Joker's Wild Card used to be where Cyborg is now, and now Kryptonite Collider is inside where Nightwing was. Double Trouble was over by kind of like where the basketball game is in front of Batman. Don't forget Chaos was over there too. R.I.P. A lot of great rides. I mean, they've been filling in the holes, but it's not right. But they have. Whee! I don't even know how you would explain Double Trouble. Just picture like two arms that swung and it had these two cars on it and they twist around and whatever. It was a cool, funky ride. There was, I mean, it was probably a maintenance nightmare with all the motors on it. I would probably go with, but still, there was no. We used to have a lot of awesome places and things went bye as time went on. Sad day, let me tell you. Yeah, that ride. Ah. Come on, try to get out of the freaking ride. Yeah, a Unicoaster is basically, well, if you're talking about the first version, it's basically like the old rock and rolls like Rocky Point had with the looper at Knoebels. That's the new version. Now they got a Unicoaster 2.0, which is more like a roller coaster doing the same thing. But yeah, I'm telling you, the hate, again, it all comes down, you know, these parks are trying to maximize profits, and if they're not giving what the, you know, they're not keeping them around like they used to, and it sucks. Because back in the day, they would have just kept the rides going and going, and now they don't want to bother. That's what really upsets me about like all these corporate parks. Like it was so awesome seeing like at Kennywood and Knoebels, like keeping them classics alive. That's what they did. They kept them alive. I mean, they add in some of the new, but uh, there's so much classic, history at these parks that it's. Yeah, I mean, it sucks when, I'm glad that, I can get to Six Flags New England. And I know a lot of people, when your park is smaller and you don't have all these crazy thrill rides, people are like, I just don't want to go. And I totally get that. I mean, hell, even Jessica's kind of sick of Six Flags. But she don't like dealing with crowds. It's more of she wants to be fall and not deal with the heat. She's not really a water park person. Even though when we go to Florida, she's gonna suck it up and she's like, I'll be a team player and we'll go, because everybody else likes water parks. She don't. So she's overruled on that. I mean, it sucks too because some of the rides that people have at parks, they can't get parts for, and they're like really struggling to get things going. And I get it. I know it's not. I know it's not easy. And I understand that. Not everybody understands that, but I do. I get it. And again, I'm too easy to please. I'm just like, oh, okay, cool, whatever. So, I understand the whole thing. No, I've never seen anybody build a version 2 of the Unicoaster. I've never even seen one put up. You might be thinking of like what is that? What's that one at Kentucky Kingdom? That's a different version. But I know what you're talking about. That's yeah, the Unicoaster. I don't think anybody's ever built one yet. And if somebody has, I haven't heard about it, but that don't mean nothing. I'm not the master of all knowing. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know the method to the madness of Six Flags. Like I don't get it sometimes. They're going. All Six Flags is doing is going to the place that they can get the best deal. It doesn't necessarily mean if the ride's good or not. They're going with the best deal they can get, and whoever's going to give that to them is what they're going to get. It's crazy, but that's just how it is. It's stupid. It's all again. The shareholders have ruined these parks. I mean, I should make a video about that. How shareholders are ruining the parks. I know that's not going to be a popular opinion because I know a lot of enthusiasts have stock in these parks between Cedar Fair and Disney and Universal and etc. And I'm telling you, man. I really think they are. I totally, truly, in the heart of hearts, believe that shareholders are ruining the parks. and I'm sticking with that. I think that's really. I mean, if you think about it, right? Let's use Disney as an example. Disney opens up Galaxy's Edge before rides are even done. Like everybody knows, the land's not done. But they still opened it. Yeah, they're gonna see that. So I mean, whoever the new CEO is has to like see what's working and not working. That's why I wish I could be the CEO even for like a couple years. I mean, I don't think I could do any worse than they could. Or let me be in charge of rides or something. You know? Because if I was, I would do an experiment. If I was the CEO of Six Flags, I would definitely do an experiment. And that experiment would be the parks that haven't been getting a lot of stuff, like good stuff, I would give them some good stuff just to see what would happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would want to see what would happen. You know what I mean? Like, get Great Escape, get Lerone, get Six Flags America, Six Flags St. Louis. Get them some good stuff. Like, really good. Something, I mean, I know Great Escape is kind of like stuck, like, in terms of height, but within that height, get them something good. I don't know what the height limit is for building stuff. But still, take what that is and just rock with it. You know what I mean? But I would also, I would be like, look, give me 5 years. I'm going to fix this whole company. It's probably going to take me 5 years to fix the company. But I think I could fix Six Flags in 5 years. Like, really fix it and not make it the butt end of a joke anymore. Because the funny thing is, this is how dumb the parks are. They hear people talking online, have a Six Flags day, and it's not a good thing. I think in today's world, every park, no matter how big or small, corporate or family owned, needs a dock ride. Whether they make a classic one, like say like at Knoebels and other places, or if you make a new one like at the Six Flags or at Disney or Universal or whatever. You know, so I feel that they could. I'm telling you, you could fix. Because first of all, if I would do that, if I my plan, if I was going to take 5 years to fix the company, the parks aren't getting rides every year. Minimum every other year. That year that they don't get nothing, they're working on maintenance. Yeah, but I think Five Nights at Freddy's, I think that got built in Vegas. I think there's a because I remember seeing something about it going to Vegas, and I know the person who designed it. Design like in terms of artwork and stuff like that. Like I know the person who worked on that, and I believe it's already open. How many? How many of these fixed mechanics? I got a bunch of mechanics, janitors. Oh, I got no security guards. I better get some of them bad boys. We need some security. Security. I hope they don't do Fortnite, because if they did, I wouldn't ride it. I would not ride that ride. I wouldn't even show up. I wouldn't even promote it on SFNE Online if they put one in. I'd pretend it didn't exist. How about, like, let's not do IPs. Let's do some, non-IP rides would be great. I'm tired of these IP this, IP that, IP on you, UP on me. I'm just so sick and tired of unoriginality. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's getting ridiculous. It's like, can't you just come with something cool? Like, everything doesn't have to be what's cool. Make it cool by doing what you can with the ride. Come with a cool theme. That's why I say that all the time. If you have to use an IP to get people in your park, that you just have no, you don't believe in your product. You should be able, anybody that has a park or whatever should, in their marketing, doesn't matter. I mean, look at places like Kenny. Well, Kenny, I can't do that because they just did Steel Vengeance. I mean, Steel Curtain. Let's use Knoebels. They don't have any, IP thing. Everything, all their stuff is original themes. And people love that place. That place is always packed. They let the attraction speak for itself. And that's what Six Flags needs to do. And until they do that, I don't know about you guys. Like Six Flags, I'm so sick of superhero this and superhero that. I'm so sick of it. I remember when they were like throwing dark ride ideas around, that they were like zombies, wizards, like it was like generic theming. And I was like, yes, do that, do that, do that. I'm tired of, I need a break. I need a break from all that monotony of stupid stuff, No. All right. All right. We got that. All right, guys. I am going to get out of here. I am going to hit the hay. And I'll probably, the Grove Show's Thursday. I got to set up the show. And Thursday, we'll do some more Planet Coaster. And we'll talk about all, make sure you guys bring your A game, bring some of these topics in the chat so we can chat about this stuff on Thursday. So we can do that. So I will see you guys Thursday. Thank you guys for watching and hanging out. And I will see you guys Thursday. Peace out, yo. Keep on coasting. Peace.